Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Georg Mack Plays the Classics. Culture Brain makes their NES debut with Kung Fu Heroes. This was originally released in Japan in 1984 and would have been really good then, but in 1989 it leaves a lot to be desired. This is a two-player game where you take control of Jackie and Lee. You need to bash through 32 levels to save Princess Min Min. You punch with the A button and can expend your miracle kicks with the B button. Each level takes place on a single screen. Enemies come onto the screen up to 4 at a time, and you must defeat 12 of them to open up the exit to the next level. On each stage, there are blocks that can be punched to reveal an item. Most of the time, you'll find money bags. When you have collected 6, you can use them for a screen-clearing attack. I was unable to get this attack as you may get an X, which takes your money back to 0. What you're searching for in the levels are special treasures. There are 10 of them that must be collected in order to beat the game. Most useful is the sword, which you could equip and defeat enemies who are otherwise unaffected by your punches and miracle kicks. You can also get a hold of the gun ball, which allows you to shoot fireballs as if your name was Mario. Also hidden on the level is a key, which opens up an underground passage that either takes you to a bonus level or a level warp. Collect all the extra balls you can for an extra life. Fighting enemies is kind of a pain in the butt. Punches don't always land when it looks like you're hitting them. Some enemies are immune to punches, but instead must be landed on with a miracle kick or defeated with the sword. You have to avoid the enemies as best you can because one shot, you're dead. When it comes to grading Kung Fu Heroes on NES, graphics get a 1.0. Everything looks pretty bad for 1989. It would have been good as a launch title, but that's over 200 games ago. Sound gets a 1.0. Nothing good or memorable in the sound department. It sounds like stereotypical Chinese. Gameplay gets a 1.0. The terrible hit detection ruins this title. It could have worked better had they polished the game before the US release. Difficulty gets a 1.0. It's easy to get about halfway through the game, but after that enemies are overpowered and kill you too quickly. Fun factor gets a 1.0. I didn't like it off the bat, but gave it another chance. It didn't redeem itself at all. Overall, Kung Fu Heroes earns a 1.0 and gets a D. It's not a good game to be released in 1989. Culture Brain made a mistake bringing this one to America when it did. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Please make sure to like this video. Let me know what you think of Kung Fu Heroes in the comments. And please subscribe to Head Drop Productions here on YouTube because we want you here for each and every video we release because it is your destiny.